BrewTube beer review. Well, we're going to go local today. That's right. Not because we got a beer from Maryland, Virginia, or DC, or maybe some Pennsylvania and Delaware. Anyways, no, not because of that. Because we got some home brew today. And whose home brew do we have today? Well, we got the home brew from my buddy Chester, a.k.a. the Brewhead, a.k.a. CFWolnia. Damn, he's got a lot of names. Anyways, Chester sent me this beer all the way from Wisconsin, US of A. Yay, yay. And what beer did he send me? This is his Butchy Smooth. Butchy Smooth, from what Chester tells me, is an American light ale or blonde ale, if you want to call it. I call these sort of like table beer, something you have with supper, and you're not going to get crunked out after you drink it. And what's the availability on this? Well, from the best I can tell, this is a year-round serving for Chester. And for you to get one, you got to know Chester. So sub up to his channel. Take a look what he's got going on, and maybe he'll be gracious enough to send you one to review like I'm getting. This is cool shit. Anywho, this is a 3.5% ABV and 6 IBU beer. So it's meant to be easy drinking, not bitter, sort of a sweet kind of beer. And from what he tells me, he developed this beer to replace Coors Light and some macro lager type stuff that he was drinking back in the day. Now, the malts in this, he's using 3 different kinds. He's using pale, white wheat, and caramel 10. I guess give it a little color, maybe a little flavor too. And it's a single hop beer. It's all Willamette, which is basically, I guess if you're using Willamette, it's probably going to be all like aroma hop, because it's 6 IBU. It's definitely not, bringing the bitterness. So, enough flapping my gums about this beer. Let's get into Butchy Smooth, baby. Time to pop that top. Here we go. Oh, nice hiss on the top. Plenty of smoke. It's not overcarb, Chester. It's not volcano or anything, buddy. Nice hiss. We're good to go. Let's get it in the glass, man. Yeah. I think I've seen Chester drink about 5,000 of these while he's brewing. But you know what? Why not, right? All right. Here we go. Butchy Smooth. It's actually a nice looking, almost IPA-like looking beer, even though I know it's not a pale ale, but it's a orangish, yellow, hazy, sort of amber color. Kind of like, almost like a darker wheat beer look to it. Of course, it is, employing wheat malt. We got a quarter finger head. See, it's not overcarb, man. Plenty of streaming bubbles coming up from the bottom. Slightly off-white head. The head that's there, they're nice tight bubbles. And I'm getting plenty of nice glass lacing as I swirl it and it comes down. So, let's get a nose on this. Pretty nice looking beer. Take a look, guys. It's got that sort of like imperial wheat beer look to it almost. So, let's get a nose on it, even though it's 3.5%, but it's unfiltered, yeah? Sweet caramel. Smells almost like a Martin in some ways. It's not grainy or anything like that. It doesn't have a corn adjunct smell because there's none of that. I mean, I'm thinking this because he's telling me it's a replacement for Coors Light, but it smells a lot like a Martin or like a well put together wheat beer. You're getting caramel, a bit of toffee, and then like malt and grain sweetness. And some floral hop kind of like way back in the background, some light floral hop coming from the Willamette. So, that's about it. Let's get a taste on this and see what's going up with the Butchy Smooth. Nice. That's an interesting taste. Look at that glass lacing, guys. Good shit. It's kind of, to me, a cross between a wheat beer and some Martin-like characteristics, because both the wheat beer style and the Martin are on that sweeter end of the scale, and their hops are almost totally for aroma. There's a little bit of hop, like floral hop character in there that's like in the middle of the tongue. Up front, you're getting hit with caramel and then like malt sweetness sort of. It's not cloyingly sweet. It's real mellow. The carbonation is effervescent. It's got a tingle on the tongue. It's a semi-dry finish. But when he's saying Butchy Smooth, it is really smooth. It actually has somewhat like that macro lager mouthfeel in some ways, but it's a little bit thicker than that. Like I call them, medium, thin, and this is like just verging on medium. It's like thin medium, somewhere around there in the mouthfeel, but it's got that snappy sort of carbonation to it. Now this is off of a keg, so it's going to be that crisper carbonation when you're putting the CO2 in it, but that's a real easy drinking beer. And I can see this could be like an all-day drinker while you're homebrewing. I guess that's why, Chester's made this beer, because that's what I see him drink all the time when he's doing that. It's got enough flavor to it where it's not like, geez, I'm drinking water. But man, really tasty beer, and this is a great beer to have on a keg at your house. You know, I mean, that's really what I can say about it. It's not huge in the flavor department or anything like that. It's not like, you know, blowing me away, God, this is a mega taste beer, but it's a 3.5%er. And for what its purpose is, I guess, to drink while you're brewing and things of that sort, or have an everyday drinker that you don't want to be destroyed on. But like I said, I think this is a really good table beer, and I think my initial assumption from the videos that I watched and what I could tell him saying about is probably correct. So, what do we give this grade-wise? You know, it's hard to grade homebrew because these are individual creations. But for what this is as a table beer, I'm going to give this like a B+ to an A- range as a table beer. You know, as a replacement for a lager, it's really good, and it's kind of an, I'd say, an A in that respect as a replacement for a lager. So it's a really tasty brew, one that I would drink again, and I will happily finish this bomber without any problem. So thanks a million for sending this to me, Chester. I really appreciate it, man. Like I said, if you guys haven't watched Chester's channel, look him up. I'll put his link down here in the section of the notes and all that good stuff. And until the next time, we got to talk about something really important. We got to talk about thinking globally. We got to talk about drinking locally. We got to talk about supporting the craft beer movement and supporting the homebrew movement, even more important. That's why I'm reviewing all these homebrews, going through this homebrew series that I'm going through. And you know what? I appreciate you guys for watching, and support your local homebrewer. If you know a buddy who's homebrewing, kick in some bucks. Help him buy some malt. He'll give you some beer. You know, help him buy some hops. He'll give you some beer. It don't get much better than that. So, until the next time we sit down and have a Butchy Smooth maybe, or whatever else I'm drinking, I just got a big, I don't know, peace out! Hey guys, I'm back. I've been finishing off this Butchy Smooth here. And as it warms up, the taste and everything amplifies on it. Chester said, hey, ride the temperature train on it, and I'm doing that. And it does improve, and the hop comes up in it a bit more. That Willamette comes out more, and it balances off the sweetness even more. And to me, this tastes a lot like a Martin, a lower ABV Martin. So, anyways, guys, thanks a million again. Peace out!